Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Georgiman and I'm your friendly neighborhood anime and manga fan. I love all things anime and all things manga, and I'm here today with a very special video of an unboxing slash review of the brand new pop-up parade Zodd figure from Berserk. And when I say this thing is huge, I can't even exaggerate. Like, you guys can't even get it in frame. Here's a closer look at the box. This thing is huge. Like like this unboxing is gonna be pretty cool. There's a better shot of it if you can see it right here. Yeah, like it's covering like half of my body. Which right off the get-go, this, when I came in the mail, it came in a huge box, and I had known this was a large size pop-up parade, but I have already seen some in the past, so I didn't expect it to be this big. But this thing is pretty huge for a pop-up parade. And one thing I wanted to mention is that I think that, you know, going forward with this pop-up parade brand of Berserk characters, I'm very excited to see new characters that they make in the future, because the second they announced this, I was completely blown away. I was like, what? They're making Berserk figures for that? Like an affordable price? This must be like a crazy world we're living on. I never thought that we would have a day come where we get affordable Berserk figures that anybody can just get, and I think that's great for the fandom. I know I myself, I don't have too many because a lot of them are expensive. Like I do have the Griffith Figma, I do have the Guts Figma, and then Android Guts, but that's about it. So I think this is a really nice piece to have along with these figures, you know, as a set piece. Now, before I go any further with this review and continue on, I just want to give you guys a quick reminder to make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you guys can be up to date with all my anime and manga, as well as all my unboxings that I'll be providing in this channel. It really helps out a lot, and I would really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to my YouTube channel. So if you guys could, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now, let's get into this review, and I'll cut to me, you know, analyzing the figure, and then like the, you know, the unboxing of it, and you guys get a better picture, a better view of the box itself and all that good stuff. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So taking a closer look into the packaging, we see this beautiful illustration of the product, which is the Zodd, and this box is huge. Like I said, like this thing is enormous. And here's the top view of the box as well, and we see just another silhouette. Here's to the side another picture of Zodd, and then the other side, once again, another picture of Zodd. And this is the back of the box, and we get some promotional pictures we already seen of the figure, so nothing too crazy. Here's the figure when it's packed inside with the plastic and everything. There's the base right there, and I'll show you guys the base. You actually, the front two are for the feet, and then the back two are for the tail. And yeah, this is the basic black base, and here's how it looks when you finally display the figure. And I think that the pop-up parade did an awesome job. I think Good Smile Company should be really proud of what they did, because this is a very good looking Zodd figure for the price. I mean, this is a very affordable figure, at least for myself, in the sense that you don't have to worry about buying something from like Prime 1 Studios, you know, like these 1,000+ statues. And I think this is very affordable for casual fans like myself. You know, we wanted a Zodd figure for so many years, especially one that looks this good, and I think they did definitely deliver. Now, you can see the detail in the fur, like it just looks really good. Like the feet of Zodd, you know, the I don't know what they're called, like the horseshoes, I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. The feet look great. I like how the abs came out, like the definition and the muscles, everything looks really good. Like the fur, the nails are actually extremely sharp, so be careful when you do take him out of the box. Like, make sure that, you know, you don't get stabbed, because the nails are pretty sharp to say the least. So be very careful. Here's a back view of the figure, and yeah, it looks amazing. I think that the muscle definition looks incredible. Like, this is like, you don't want to mess with Zodd. Like, Zodd has not skipped a gym day in like 1,000 years. So and here's the tail, and this how it looks when it's plugged in. I will say that you can have the Zodd like without the base. I tested it out. Like, he stands on its own, which you will see later on in the video, because I display him next to some Berserk figures of mine. But yeah, you can take the base off. I just had him in display for the review with the base, just so you guys can get an idea of how he looks. And yeah, here's a closer look at the nails. Like, they look really nice. Like the definition of the nails and the coloring and like the airbrush effect they use on it, like it looks like real nails, like nails on like a tiger or something. So they look really cool. Yeah, overall, no complaints at all from me at all. I don't have any real nitpicks. Besides, I guess I would say that I wish it came with the wings, but I mean, I can see Good Smile Company maybe reissuing the figure, like making it a deluxe figure or something like that, where you get the wings, maybe a different pose, who knows. I would like if it's a different pose, because like, you know, it would justify a reason to get another version of the Zodd figure. But like I said, I think they'll definitely do that. because this figure looks awesome. And I think that I mean, the worst thing you can do, I mean, it's not that bad. Or you can just get some custom wings and like glue them to the back of his body, but that's also like an additional purchase. So like, I get what you, and I know that would not be something that we like to do. You know, we want to have a figure that when you buy it, it's fully completed. But like I said, I think this figure looks great. And like I said, Zodd doesn't really use his wings unless he's flying, and he's not really doing a flying pose, so it's fine. I really enjoy the figure. And like I said, I really like how the horn, like when you cut it, it looks really good, like the definition of it. And I'll show you guys in a bit, like I said, how he looks next to the Berserk figures, because he looks really good. And like I said, look at that, like right there. I wish like some wings were right there. The horn looked really cool. I like the detail where it's only one horn. Like I said, once again, the back looks really good. Yeah, just closer up shots. Like, yeah, I like how they even like the horns don't look dull. Like they look like actual like horns like a bull would have, or something like that, like a cow. They didn't just make them white or something like that. No, they actually made them like the color of a real bone should be, for the most part. And yeah, like the mouth looks really good, like the color in the teeth, everything, that the eyes, like there's no real paint job issues in my figure, thankfully. But it's kind of hard to, like, I think, ruin like by paint defects, because it's just mostly all black. So overall, I think that, yeah, this was a very good figure, especially for the price. Like I said, this is a really nice figure for any Berserk collector, so I would definitely recommend anybody that's a Berserk fan to get it, because it's amazing. And yeah, like, come on, like this is gonna be a great centerpiece for any Berserk like display. Like right here, this him next to the SH Figure Arts guts, and then you'll see the Nendroid guts next to it, and then there's the Berserker armor Figma and the gut and the Griffith Figma as well. But yeah, these are my closing thoughts on the figure. Would be, it's amazing, and definitely get it if you haven't yet. So yeah, with all that being said, I'll cut back to me in my chair and give you guys my closing thoughts on the figure. So yeah. So in conclusion, I think that this figure is fantastic. I think, like I said, Papa Parade and Good Smile Company just knocked it out of the park. I think that, you know, going forward in this brand, you know, I can't wait to see more, you know, figures. I think that the biggest thing would be if they make, like I said earlier in my review, if they make a, you know, Zodd with the wings, that would be a fantastic. Plus another way of them, you know, to reuse this mold, in the sense they already have, like, you know, the sculpture and all that, like the like I said, they already got the mold of the figure. They can just make him like flying or something. And also I would like to see maybe a Casca, because the Figma Casca is extremely expensive. Like if you guys see the aftermarket price, at least for myself, I wouldn't like, it's over 200 bucks. So I think they either have to release her just like the Godhand members, which by the way, they have been re-released and I pre-ordered them, so I can't wait to see how they're gonna look in the display case alongside, you know, the Zodd and why not. But yeah, I think this figure is just fantastic, and I'm very, very happy that I actually got it, because I remember when they first announced it, I was like, oh, please be good, please be good. Because I've seen, you know, promotional pictures where, you know, a figure or statue or whatever, you know, where they make it all nice, the paint job is incredible, and this didn't disappoint. Like, I think from looking at the packaging, I got what I wanted. Like, I'm very happy with this figure, and like I say, when you guys saw my display of the Berserk figures that I have, it really, like, has a prominent role in that display case, and it looks really, really good and stands out, which is something that I want, because it's Zodd, you know. Now, one nitpick I would say is that I wish he was a little taller, but to be fair, he's kind of like in a crouching position, so he's not very accurate in the sense that, how can I explain this? It's not that he's short per se. I think it's just the fact that he's like crouching in a crouching position. Like, it's not that, like, if he stood up like just straight, like standing up, I think he'll be much taller, obviously, and, you know, he'll be looking way taller. But like I said, that's just a nitpick of mine. Like, he still towers over Griffith and Guts, like, you know, next to it, but he doesn't tower as much. But that's fine. Like I said, it's still overall, for the price that I paid, I think it was like $60 or $70 for this figure, like not including the shipping and tax and all that. Like, that's a steal. I think this is an incredible figure, and I think that I would definitely suggest anybody that's a Berserk fan to get this figure, because you guys will definitely love it. Now, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for sticking all the way to the end of the video. I really appreciate it, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more unboxings, as well as more anime and manga content and Berserk content in the near future. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye bye.